let's talk about COVID-19 and its impact on the global trade market.
First, effects of COVID-19 on the employment rate of the globally competitive countries.
Between 2019 and 2020, the number of unemployed people worldwide increased from 187.3 million to 220.3 million, the biggest annual increase in unemployment in this provided time period. In 2021, the number of people unemployed increased slightly to almost 220.5 million, but is expected to fall to 205 million in 2022. The worst affected regions in the first half of 2021 have been Latin America and the Caribbean, Europe and Central Asia, all victims of an uneven recovery from COVID-19.
Effect of COVID-19 to the supply chain of globally competitive countries.
The overall impact of the outbreak and the resulting emergency measures on international trade resulting from COVID-19. It is clear companies have been faced with substantial business and operational disruptions, which has included everything from mitigating the effects of reduced supply, to managing disruptions to logistics suppliers, and indeed hurdles in meeting their own contractual obligations to customers. It results in decrease the supply chain performance of almost every countries.
Effects of COVID-19 to the health and social sector.
One direct consequence that has already gained a lot of attention is the influence on the supply of critical medical supplies. Healthcare professionals and governments are trying to meet demand for ventilators, some medicines, and personal protective equipment as a result of the epidemic. In some nations, the difficulty of rapidly increasing market competition, as well as the resulting price increases, is producing major problems in meeting the needs of healthcare providers, and trade obstacles affecting medical goods have worsened the problem.
Let's give some tips on how countries can survive this COVID-19 pandemic in the global trade.
First, boost confidence in trade and global markets by improving transparency. A solid, shared, and transparent information foundation is vital for supporting smart national policy responses and international cooperation to keep trade moving. It is vital that countries follow through on their promises to notify the World Trade Organization of trade-related actions implemented in response to COVID-19. Avoid making things worse. In the current pandemic, there are numerous inevitable costs. All the more reason to avoid activities that increase prices for merchants and customers. Avoid export restrictions on essential goods, such as medical equipment and especially food products. Increase the overall global supply of essential medical supplies.